Good evening and welcome to the Denton News Network. My name is Vaibhav.
And my name is Surya.
Tonight we've got an exciting story lined up featuring an inspiring local teen who's taking control of her financial future.
Plus, we've got an interview with a financial advisor from Citibank who's going to dive into 4 key financial concepts: saving, investing, budgeting, and understanding credit, and how you can apply them today to build a financial future.
But first, let's check in with our lead meteorologist, Anish Murari, for the weather forecast.
Saturday is looking cloudy with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. A cozy day to stay indoors and watch movies with the fam. Sunday remains cloudy with a high of 60 degrees, but dropping to a chilly low of 20 degrees. A cold front is moving in next week, so make sure to bundle up and prepare for the cool weather ahead. Back to you, Vaibhav and Surya.
Like Anish said, cooler weather is on the way, so make sure to plan ahead and bring a sweater.
Absolutely. Speaking of planning ahead, we've got a story that's going to motivate you to start planning your financial future today.
Let's go to Anirudh, who's on location at Denton High School.
Thanks, Vaibhav. Now let's meet Emma Davis, a local high school senior who's already on her way to financial independence. Emma, tell us about your financial story.
At first, I started setting small, achievable goals, then consistently putting money aside. At first, it wasn't easy, but when I started seeing my savings grow, it kept me motivated. Now, I'm saving for college and even a car.
Emma's dedication to saving is impressive, but like many teens, she's still figuring out how to maximize some of her financial habits. Joining me now is financial expert Narayan Murthy, here to help us clarify some of her next steps.
Thanks, Anirudh. Savings is a fantastic starting point for everyone. And Emma's approach of setting up early goals is exactly what I recommend as well. And financial planning is very key. And it's all about consistency as well. Understanding the setting up emergency funds and the planning of larger goals is key.
I've just started to learn about investing, and it can honestly be a little bit intimidating, but I know it's an important step to achieving my long-term financial goals. I've been using beginner-friendly apps that make the process easier and guide me along the way.
Investing is normally overwhelming for teens. Mr. Murthy, what can teens do to take the mystery out of it and get started?
Investing is not complicated. For starters, there are multiple options. Either you can invest in low-cost index funds or invest it in money market funds. Or nowadays, there are other options like beginner-friendly apps, which is a great way to learn. And the other key point is the earlier you start, you have more time for money to grow along with you. And investment is about building confidence step by step.
That's a great point, Mr. Murthy. And while investing helps your money grow, having a strong budgeting foundation ensures that you have the money to invest in the first place. Let's check in with Emma to see how she uses budgeting to track her finances.
Budgeting ensures that I don't overspend. I use the 50-30-20 rule to organize my money, and every week I check my expenses using an app. This has made a huge difference.
Mr. Murthy, what strategies do you suggest for teens like Emma to create a budgeting plan that meets their needs?
Emma's budgeting plans are really impressive. She leverages 50-30-20 rule. 50 for the needs, 30 for the want, and 20 for the savings and investments, which is a very good starting point. But there is always a room for opportunity. She needs to proactively look at the goals and her income to make adjustments to her overall budget planning. A good budget grows along with you.
That makes a lot of sense. From saving to budgeting to investing, Emma is making great strides. The last important part of the financial planning puzzle is credit. Let's check back in with Emma to hear her thoughts.
Recently, I've also been learning about credit. I know that building a good credit score is really important, but I also need to be cautious about overspending.
Emma knows credit is important, but is confused about certain aspects. Mr. Murthy, what advice would you give to teens like her to help build good credit habits for the future?
Building good credit early is very key, right? It can help in getting a loan for a future, or you can rent an apartment. But for building good credit, there are a couple of things. One is pay off your debt in full. Don't carry any debt. And the third point is spend on what you can afford. That's a key.
Those are some great points, Mr. Murthy. That's all the time we have today. Thank you to Mr. Murthy for his valued time and expertise.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thanks, Anirudh. Emma's story is inspiring. If she can do it, so can you.
And that's all for tonight's edition of DNN. Remember, these lessons can inspire us all to take charge of our financial future.
Once again, I'm Surya.
And I'm Vaibhav, and we'll see you next time on DNN.